Make any windowed application always on top without keyboard shortcut? I've checked the previous question here, but unfortunately, Desk Pin mostly doesn't work since Windows 8, and it still doesn't work in Windows 10. Power menu hasn't been updated since 2002, and does not seem to work in Windows 10. Auto Hotkey and Always on Top Maker requires a keyboard. There is no visual indication that a window is marked as always on top or not. I found a program called TurboTop that can do this from System Tray, but in Windows 10, TurboTop lists all programs that is not even running in its list, twice. It is a mess. Window Pinner does it better, but it still includes not running programs in the list. Is there any solution that work GUI way without requiring keyboard, like long pressing / right click on title bar and select always on top? If you're used to Ubuntu Linux, you know this functionality.
DexSpot does that. It enables a clever use of title bars. The title bar as well as the minimize, maximize and close buttons can be assigned with further functions, roll up, minimize to system tray, etc. Always on top is one of the functions. You could, for example, make a right click on the maximize button, activate the always on top.
Download the Always on Top installer and install it. Choose the latest release. Run the app from Start in GT, All Programs and GT, Always on Top. It sits in the system tray. Click the icon in the tray, click Always on Top, and then click the window you want to stay on top. The cursor will be the cross while waiting for the window. Full disclosure, I'm the app author and this was built using .NET C#. Full source can be found at the link as well.
This is off the OP's original question, but seems like a good place to share information about always on top utilities, even if it does require a few clicks. From a programming standpoint, writing a simple utility like this is a very simple exercise. Maybe that's why there are so few solutions out there, or perhaps why there are so many homegrown ones. It's hard for me to trust utilities that are downloaded from somebody's Google Drive or Dropbox account. But I do trust Nearsofa of Nersoft. He has a tiny app called WinLister where we can set a window to be always on top. It's not very user-friendly if you do it often, but I only occasionally need to pin a window to the top, so it works for me. This URL.
You can use Auto Hotkey and make a script with just a single line of code. Ctrl+space will toggle a window to stay on top. Have a look at the full syntax. WinSet, always on top, on-off toggle, WinTitle, WinText, exclude title, exclude text. Activates, WinTitle A, which means the active window. Read more on WinSet command here, this URL. If you are unfamiliar with Auto Hotkey, download it from here, this URL. And learn to use it, this URL. Explaining Auto Hotkey would not be relative to this answer, and the tutorial link will explain much better than I can. Using a hotkey for toggling always on top is the most convenient, but if you intend to not use your keyboard, here's a GUI way to do this since it was requested. Just right-click on the Auto Hotkey script icon on your taskbar, and click Toggle Always on Top.